Yep, we're waiting for those Facebookers, those YouTubers. We're gonna have a good show. All right, y'all.
Front 7 Rush, here we there. Front 7 Rush.
Conquerors, warriors, welcome into another live edition of the Front 7 Rush podcast. I'm your man, Vince Ingram. Got my main man, Nasiraj, and my superstar producer, Bijan, big time.
Oh,
Yeah,
How's it going, fellas?
good.
good.
We're going to have a good show. Good. We're finna have a good show, man. We're finna have a good show. Got a lot to talk about.
What's up?
Vince and J-Dub tonight, man. You know, he in our prayers. His gal had his daughter had a basketball game. I think it's a little WNBA thing or something, you know. So we gonna wish her the best.
No doubt, no doubt.
It sound like somebody was in the hospital, but yeah, she is in our prayers. Hope she makes a 3-pointer.
Yeah, I know. BJ Vince didn't make that sound all weird and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I want to pray she does well, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, that ain't what it was, BJ. You know what it was. Vince
That's
ain't trying to
exactly what it was.
Is
That's
she
right.
playing with broken wrists? This sounds awful. Like,
Come on, man. Why y'all got to turn into
Vince talking about some
crazy
Corona
shit,
stuff, man. He talking about that Rona.
oh,
Yeah, that's Vince. That's what Vince trying to say. You a
Man, nah.
sneaky little joker, man.
trying to trick some people.
Yeah.
Man, man, you know what you remind me of, man.
Daughter.
What?
You know how when you used to be in class, man, the girl be sitting in front of you and you got the little clown behind him, keep pulling her hair and shit.
That was me.
Messing with her. That's
That
you,
was-
man. You know what I
No,
mean?
I
He
actually,
said that was him, not me.
I actually cut a girl's hair in kindergarten.
What?
Yeah, yeah. And guess what? So they sent us a folder home every week, right? And you know, it's like a progress report. It's like a Thursday folder or something. They put the little girl's hair in a Ziploc bag and sent it home with me.
Man, you bullshit.
Ah.
I'd have whooped your ass, man.
My parents laughed. They said, "Why did they put the little girl's hair in the folder?"
See your old man laugh. I can see that. I can see that. Hey,
But
man, without further ado, let's get right into it. We don't have much time. Let's get
What's
into it.
up?
Let's get into it.
What we got?
Let's talk this DeSean Jackson thing, man. DeSean Jackson and Steven Jackson deal. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Now, let me start by saying this. You know, DeSean said what he said. You know, he made the what is it, BJ? The anti-Semitic, you know.
Anti-Semitic comments on Instagram.
Yeah,
I
I let
remember
my
when-
boy say all that shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Show some
man.
respect, man.
Where he was, you know, quoting your boy Hitler. Now let me ask you this. You know, Nas, what you think about that? I mean, I know you a violent son gun. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I want to know what you think about that, man. You like Steven Jackson? Feel like he was, you know,
Excuse me.
he didn't mean no harm, or do you feel like he crossed the line?
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm actually shocked that he thought he could quote Hitler in this day and time the way he did, man.
Yeah.
And it be acceptable. I'm shocked that he didn't know better. That's what I'm looking at. Like, damn. Hey, BJ, DeSean is what, 33? How old is DeSean Jackson?
Let me see. I can get you that answer. Hey, y'all want to see the quote too?
Yeah.
All right, let me pull that up. But yeah, DeSean Jackson.
I was reading up on that, and it's come to be known that Hitler didn't even say that.
Yeah.
Man, wow. Yeah, no, the quote he had here, I'll pull it up. Oh, he's 33, by the way. The quote he had, it had misspellings in there and everything. Here, check this out. So apparently he highlighted this and put this on Instagram. Hitler said, "Because the white Jews knows that the Negroes are the real children of Israel, and to keep America secret, the Jews will blackmail America." One, that sounds like a off sentence that would fail English. I didn't even understand what that meant. Now here's the next sentence. The will extort America. The will, what does that even mean?
BJ, when was this wrote, man? Like 1800s?
No, man, you know what? No, they equated this to being someone associated with Black Israelites. That's one of their statements. I don't know if you guys know what Black Israelites are. I'm sure you see them down in Houston. I
Wait,
know that.
is that like that's not like black Muslims because you're Muslim,
What are
right?
like the
Yeah,
guardian angels to be asked for money and shit?
You know, ain't no damn guardian there. See what I'm saying, man? You can't even have this damn show of this
Hey,
nigga,
man.
man. Where the hell you get that from, man? The guardian
Hey, look
angels,
at
man.
Is it the boys in the white and yellow pantsuits, man?
What the heck?
I don't think we're
I don't
supposed to be
think so.
laughing at this, man.
Yeah,
So,
me neither.
hey, DJ, please put us back on point, because man, Vince, you can get us sued, man.
Hey, man, listen. I'm
What the
for
hell
real,
you
man.
doing?
Who's the boys in the white jumpsuits?
Why we're not gonna go there, BJ?
You know
let's
what I
stay
mean?
on point. No, man, I don't know what
Oh,
you mean.
oh,
man.
it's the guys that be in the airport with the things on, be hitting the tambourine, right?
So apparently, let's. Oh my god!
Man, this dude is horrible, man.
Hey,
No, man, BJ, can we go back, man?
Yeah,
Can you
so
please get us back on point,
replied
man?
to this. Somebody named Joe Banner on Twitter said,
What's up, Joe?
If a white player said anything about the double A's, what's double A? Oh, African American. I hate why that's okay. Anyway,
African American lingo is horrible, man.
it's horrible. You know we didn't create that double A. That's a battery. You know we didn't create that. All right, so if a white player, okay, if a white player said anything about African Americans as outrageous as what DeSean Jackson said about Jews tonight, there would be at least a serious conversation about cutting him and a need for a team meeting to discuss. Which
Man,
would be
that's bull crap, man. Riley Cooper, same team, Philadelphia Eagles, said what he said with the N-word, and they gave him $25 million, man.
Yeah, yeah. For him to go ahead on that. He needs to fact check this.
$25 million, man.
Yeah.
I'll say it right now for $45 million.
I'm serious. He needs to fact check this. Vince just hit him on that one. That's exactly what happened with Riley Cooper, man. But
same receiver with less talent.
Way less talent.
$25 million.
One last thing on that. So the Eagles put out a tweet. They said, "We have spoken with DeSean Jackson about his social media posts. Regardless of his intentions, the messages he shared were offensive, harmful, and appalling. They have no place in our society. We're disappointed, and we reiterated to DeSean the importance of not only apologizing, but also using his platform to take action to promote unity and respect. We're continuing to evaluate the circumstances, and we'll take appropriate action." So I wonder what that is.
You know what I think happened, Vince?
What's up?
They gave him a phone call, man, and they spoke with him, and they found out, man, he genuinely didn't understand what he posted, man.
Yeah.
And that he was genuinely sorry after he found out, exactly, what his words meant and the effect that it had. That's the reason he didn't get cut, man, because he's 33. He's not as talented as he was anymore, even though the Eagles wide receiver core is garbage.
Right.
Matter of fact, the Eagles are garbage, but that's a whole other show. But
because they're in the Cowboy division. But anyway, so what's gonna happen is, let me tell you, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna probably eventually lose his job. They don't
next year. Next year.
He's gonna lose this year. He's on the downside. He's 30.
No, they don't have any receivers. He's gonna stay this year, Vincent. They don't have any receivers.
Okay.
But next year,
they got before Greg Ward from John Tyler, man. He cut up last year.
He's a nice guy, man. Greg Ward, man, shout out to you and all of that, man. But you are not gonna beat those starting cornerbacks, man. All right.
Say, man, he handled his business last year, man.
He handled more than his business. But like you said on last week's show, you got to do it more than just one time.
DeSean Jackson can't stay on the field, so he don't have no room to be making no crazy ass comments like that.
But at 33 though, BJ, you know what I'm saying? I'm shocked that he didn't know that was a bad damn thing to post, man.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And then Steven Jackson, NBA former.
Yeah,
NBA.
now what was his connection with it? What he do?
He came to his defense. Yeah, he made it.
No, hold on. How did he come to his defense? That's what's interesting.
At first, he just said that DeSean Jackson was speaking the truth. and then he came back and he said, he tried to clean it.
He doubled down, man. He doubled down. He can't do that shit, man.
What
You know,
the hell?
Hey, the Jackson
Oh,
family,
man.
right? Jacksons stay
but
together.
you know what, man? Steven Jackson, he like to be out in front like that, man. You know what I mean? He likes to.
Yeah.
He has a big voice, man. The dude like to be out in front like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think he just maybe put his, half of his foot in his mouth. But he
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, man, I meant that. I ain't taking it back. I mean, y'all might have misunderstood me, but I meant what I said."
Yeah. And see, he gonna have to understand, man. Hitler and the Nazis are like, slavery and Confederacy to us, man. That's a no. You can't go there, man.
Yeah, you
No,
can't do that.
Yeah, you can't touch that. And I don't blame them, man, for what happened to them, man. I don't blame any Jewish person for staying on their toes, man, trying to see who disliked me for no reason. I understand that feeling all too well, man.
I mean, he talking about his GM and his owner.
Yeah,
How dumb can you be, man?
hey, that's why I said they called him and they figured out like this dude just, he just didn't know.
Hey, shit. Okay.
I'm telling you, man, I guarantee, because he ain't as talented as he used to be for them not to cut him, Vince. Even though their receiving core is weak, that was a bad offense. But I guarantee when they spoke to him, they just figured out, like, man, this was actually done out of ignorance, not out of hate.
I agree. They probably like DeSean. Just if you don't know, you just
man. Like, dude,
please just keep your Twitter fingers to yourself.
And that's the problem with these cats, man. Social media is great, man, but God, man, it's done got so many of these guys in trouble, man, with just pressing sin, man. They just, I hate it, man.
I like that they be talking on there, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think it's interesting, man.
I mean, it's interesting till you lose your job.
He ain't lose his job though.
It's as interesting as watching midgets wrestling. I mean,
Hey,
I don't think you can say that.
yeah, that's
man.
a bad word. I mean, little people wrestling.
Yeah, there you go, man. You don't be watching. What channel is that on?
Showtime. I don't know.
No, it's not on Showtime. I think it's on like.
I just said Showtime because it's Showtime.
I know it's on the same channel as like 90 Day Fiance, man. I
What?
watch that shit.
What is
You
90
don't
days? No,
man,
please.
you don't watch 90 Day Fiance, man.
No, what is this?
Oh man, that's where the people be meeting somebody else overseas online, man, and talk to them for a couple of months, and then go over there and propose to them and try to get married and have a relationship with them.
Oh, so Trump and Ivanka.
Yeah.
Hey, but these people don't be having money, man. They don't be having money. It be awful, man.
I seen a little bit of that. I know what you're talking about. I seen it.
Man, it's addictive, man. I love it, man. It's the stupidest stuff in the world, man.
I don't know about that.
But hey, Vince, I ain't gonna lie. I'm of the understanding that DeSean, his career is pretty much gonna be over after this year, unless he have a big year. Maybe he can do the Ted Ginn thing, but
he's not a healthy. I mean, DeSean, he's injury prone, man.
yeah, Ted be staying on the field. You
Ted's
right.
on the field, yeah. Ted's
Right.
on the field. DeSean, man, he can't. I mean, he tearing up ankles and he hurt knees, and
Yeah.
I mean, he's super
Y'all
talented.
are pretty much saying that at his age, he's on his way out.
Hell yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Talented
look,
man.
let me say this though. BJ, when he was in his prime, his late 20s, mid to late 20s, if he got one step on you, it was over.
And now it's different, huh? He's just not as swift.
No,
Not as swift.
not as swift and can't stay on the field. I'm serious. When he was young, man, if he got just one step on you, man, it was 6 points. Guaranteed.
That's football. That's
Yeah.
football. That's football.
You know, they got this term, the speed kills. He was the epitome of that in that sense, man, the world. That little dude. And BJ, he was probably about your size. So he had to be that fast because if they ever caught him, they would try to kill him.
Yeah, he's
But
small, man.
He's real small, but he was, man. But now he don't have that anymore. He never could run the route tree, so he's not a possession receiver. And I'm saying Vincent, that's
Not
this
worth the
year.
money at this point. It's time for him to get out. That's what
BJ, you know I never believe that. Don't say that, man.
That's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, man. Every football player is worth the money. Don't get Vincent started in that stupidity talking like that.
So
He's still worth millions.
Pretty much Nas saying his speed used to kill Nas' mouth, done killed his ass. he pretty much, I don't know.
He was already
Yeah,
on
because you have to make the rounds, man, of doing the public, the public thing, with the Jewish. So his head not gonna be on football, man. I don't know how well he's gonna do this year at all. So and Steven Jackson, he's already retired, so it doesn't affect him like that unless we're talking about his brand or something of that nature. But I don't even know what his brand is.
Well, he working his way up, man. He gotta have a hell of a podcast. I can't remember the name. Him and Matt Barnes does it together. Supposed to be really, really good, man. So he do a lot of real talk. He's a real talk guy,
Okay.
And then when the thing happened with George Floyd, because they said he's George Floyd twin. If you put them side by side, Steven Jackson and George Floyd really look a lot alike. So
okay.
he kind of rolled off of that. Well, not rolled off, but he was really there, man, for the family and stuff like that. So he does. I like Steven Jackson, man. He does a lot of getting in the community, man, and
he got in the community this time.
Yeah.
Did he finally back off of that though?
Not really, man. He did the interview with Don Lemon on CNN, and he was like going at it. Don Lemon had to whoa, man, hold up, bro.
He brought up examples, so he did double down a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He went in, man. So it's kind of shifted from DeSean to him now.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
He was like, "Hey, Jackson, brother, I got you."
Well, no, man, I'm staying. I don't even go around that, man. Like I said, so I'm gonna have to let them fight that fight.
I feel you, man. I feel you. So let's flip the script a little bit, man. What about this thing with Mike Perry, man, the UFC fighter, man? So he's in Lubbock, Texas, and he gets into a little bar brawl with a couple of Caucasian cats. Instead of shooting out the N-word, And
he's got black friends. He's got black friends.
Man, he actually grew up in Flint, Michigan, man. And he said that the high school he went with, it was about 10% white, everybody else was black. So I mean, he feels 2% black. He says so when he's shouting out the N-word, he feel like he's a brother.
So he was calling other white men the N-word?
He got into it with a white fella and he was using that term, N-word, whatever he was saying, he was throwing it around. And since he's not he's not black,
So hold on. He was a white man calling other white men
the N-word. Yeah. But I mean, he's a UFC fighter. He just ain't. He just no regular old white man working off the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I really don't have any problem, man, with white people being called the N-word in the sense of, what it means. You know what I mean? Sometimes they are ignorant and crazy and stuff, man. So
yeah, But I mean, you
look at what he said. Hold on, let me show y'all this. He said, "I'm not guilty, so I won't act guilty and not post like I normally would. I won't let y'all stop me from being me. So number 1, no women got touched that night. Number 2, that's not my girl in the video. And number 3, the 260-pound grown man stuck his fingers in my eyes and mouth, causing me to react."
What the? I'm confused. I didn't hear no N-word in that.
Yeah, me neither.
He ain't said it in his statement, man. He was saying it as he was getting in the
but he didn't apologize for it.
No, he's not. He say 2% black.
Oh, I get it.
I guess, man, like what I was trying to say a second ago, the N-word actually wasn't associated with race, and it was just associated with what it really means. I think that's hilarious. That white men calling each other that. But since he want to put race in it, Vince, has it always been like that? To where if a white guy grew up around black dudes,
not how I grew up, not where I.
It's different now.
Nah. So playing on the football team, I had a lot of white guys that I was cool with, man. But they just knew, hey man, they buddy, hey buddy, hey fella. But
hey,
none of that.
What's with the accent, man?
Hey man,
it's not an accent. It's real.
I'm just saying, man. What's with the accent?
That's real. That's how they speak.
That's how,
Come on,
that's how the country white guys from Tyler say feller, man. Hey, feller. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's a little.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, but never, ever, at least not to my face. I never heard it,
So, is someone complaining about besides you, Vincent? Is someone else complaining about Mike Perry saying that?
Yeah, it's everywhere, man. It's all over ESPN and they saying, but Dana White over UFC, they like, man, they ain't finna do none of this guy. They ain't trying to get paid, man. So
So I'm trying to see. So, is it really offensive if he's saying that to other white folks?
I mean, apparently so, Nas. I mean,
Are you offended that he's saying that the three white men are calling each other the N-word?
long they don't call it to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not offended. Maybe I'm wrong. And BJ, am I missing something?
I don't think you're missing something. I actually think this inward part isn't the major part of the story. The major part is him being in a bar fight, him knowing how strong he is and professional who he is. They said that he hit a woman, and they said that it was irresponsible of him. And then
He hit a woman?
But hey, I didn't see him hit a woman, but that's what people say. Or a witness said, actually.
So hold on, man. So okay, Vince. Now I'm kind of thinking. So if he calling the other white person the N-word, trying to offend him, saying that you even less than a black person?
No, man, I don't think that's. That's not.
That's what I'm saying. So what is?
He's just doing it because he, when he get pissed off, he's probably saying, I'm about to, do this to you, N-word, So I think he was using it like that.
So do you think he has black friends that he can use the N-word around?
Yeah, definitely, I do.
I think if he grew up in high school and it was only 10% white, he definitely got black friends that's done allowed that to happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
No
So but I'm saying, what you think about that though? How does that sit with you?
It don't gel with me. You know what I mean? Cause like I said, cause I done had buddies, man.
There goes that accent again, man. Why you say buddy like that, man?
This white cats, man.
Why you always turning to something else, man, when you trying to reference how a Caucasian would talk, man? Why do your voice turn like that?
Well, I mean, they have a different twang about them, man. I just try to get character.
Do you hear this, man? Anyway, man, go ahead. So, is Mike Perry is he a racist?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So is he Jared?
He's this.
I don't even know what the hell that means.
Are you saying Jared is a hybrid?
No, Jared is a cool guy, man, who, and he can make mistakes in his speech every now and then. Jared actually, he intends well. He wants to be funny. So that's what I'm saying, is this guy the type of guy that would,
look at that.
Because Jared the same guy who would say, put our pictures on the front of watermelons. But he didn't mean any harm. He say stupid stuff, man, trying to be funny.
And that's kind of what I mean by hybrid, where it's like he's in between, where it's like he really like loves our culture, but because of that closeness he feels to it, he'll say things.
That's why I said it's Jared.
Yeah.
Jared feels a closeness with our culture, man. He cool like that.
Man, so this guy probably got tons of black partners. Jared had one, man, until he met up. Hey, he had one till he met me and BJ. And you now you got 3.
So I guess Jared a bad example then.
Yeah, man, you're a horrible example. Man.
But I guess, man, for real, I'm gonna be politically incorrect. I guess we're gonna get emails from the NAACP and stuff, but I'm like, man, 3 white men calling each other the N-word. I want to see the video.
Yeah, you don't have a problem with it.
I won't say I ain't got a problem with it. I'm trying to say that I guess I ain't got a problem with it.
You ain't got a problem with it.
I mean, as long as they ain't doing it to African Americans, man, y'all want to start calling yourselves the N-word, man. I mean, probably don't mean the same thing to them as it mean when they say it to us. So I don't know.
Me personally, I noticed y'all didn't ask me because y'all probably assume that I'm okay with it.
I mean, you kind of in the middle, man. You know what I mean?
I just didn't think your generation cared about it, BJ.
And the truth is, growing up, we kind of got conditioned like in a bubble, like we didn't care because we're just trying to get rid of tension in general. So we're just like, hey, you can say it, and then you get older and you learn pride and respect, and you yourself, maybe me, I'm just saying myself, I don't even really like using it that often anymore because of the history. So now, not when I was younger, but now I'm just like, it makes me uncomfortable. I'm not upset, I'm not like, put this guy, cancel him, throw him out, he's trash, but I'm just like, it's uncomfortable, where it's like, think a little,
Yeah.
at some point in your life, go over the words that you're saying and think about the history and what they meant. You know, yeah.
I'm just sitting here thinking myself, man, if I was in a bar or a restaurant with my family and I happened to see three white men calling each other the N-word, I think maybe the first thing I would do is look around to see if we on camera. And then the next thing I probably just turn around, start just laughing, man. Like, man, what the hell? What's going on?
It looks goofy, yeah.
Yeah, so Vincent, I don't know what to think about that, man. But so has he apologized?
No, he said he's not he said, I'm not apologizing.
I'm black. Mike Perry is black.
What's Mike Perry record? Is he good?
Yeah, he pretty tough, man.
That don't mean he's good. A lot of guys are tough in the UFC, Vincent.
Hey,
14 wins. He had 11 knockouts and 3 decisions.
How many losses he got?
6 losses.
He ain't that damn good.
He average then.
Yeah,
you seen the picture of his ass a while ago. Look like somebody beat the sleeves off his ass.
Oh man.
He did,
hey, you want to see the
he lost bad, man.
Gross. I probably shouldn't show this. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking that off. All right.
Whoever he was fighting, he probably called him the N-word.
I was thinking. That's the aftermath.
Beat the dust off his ass.
Oh man,
that's crazy, man. Man, BJ generation, man. They're a lot more lenient than myself and Nas and shit like that, man. Them guys, man. Nas, they forgive and forget. You know what I'm saying? They don't.
Yeah, they are, man.
Not as militant. You know what I mean? They all of them sleep with each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, they don't have it ain't no bisexual, no homosexual. Everybody is just sexual, man. They just,
what is it? What's that? Pansexual? What do they call that?
They call it asexual, man. They just all over the place.
He said asexual.
That's what it is, BJ?
No, asexual is when you can create a child yourself, like a starfish can create.
Oh, my bad, man. Shit. I ain't no crazy people. Shit.
I think it's on the same channel 9 today. Fiance, did y'all see the one where the man is pregnant?
Oh, come on.
Well, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just asking you, did you see the commercials, man?
I saw years ago the very first man that was pregnant. But okay, anyway. So about these celebrities entangling themselves with each other. What's going on here?
Hold on 1 second, BJ. Hold on. Vincent. What is going on with the conference only seasons, man? In college football.
Man. Hey, they trying to prevent this spread, man.
Man.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, at least we'll have some football.
Well, at this rate, how long is it gonna be before the second tier college football programs go away?
They're not going away, man. They're not going away.
Even without the big money playing the big guys, man, the schools can't, man.
They'll be able to maintain. You
think? I don't believe so.
Shit, we'll see.
All right.
Football is be all end all, man. I'm not gonna ever put that in the atmosphere with all this COVID shit going on. I'm not, man. I can't lose football, man. You know what I'm saying?
Figure it out.
That's like me losing a child.
DJ, man, you can't figure out a virus, man.
They'll put body condoms on and still tackle each other.
They're gonna work somehow.
It's not gonna be a season, Vince.
Man, please. Yes, it is. Don't say that.
I don't want to believe it, but I'm saying it. Hey, well, speaking of it, since we've been talking about race a little bit, BJ,
Yeah.
it's something I wanted to talk to Vincent about, man. I wish J-Dub was here, man.
Uh-huh.
I will bring it up again next week, next show. But Vincent, have you ever had a teammate that was white whose father wasn't in his life?
Um,
Huh.
Nah, and it's amazing, man, how that my mind is boggled. I can't think of one. But
I
if you ask
know.
me a question about you ever had a black teammate, I can rattle off about 20 of them.
First of all, it's not funny, America.
Hey man,
Second of all, BJ, I'm gonna tell you why I brought this up real quick is because I'm serious, man. Little white boys and little black boys are introduced to football two totally different ways, man. It's amazing, man, that most young black men are not introduced to football through their fathers, man.
Is it through like a coach or TV or friends?
Yes, through your friends.
Yeah.
Through just going outside, man. Your mama telling you to go outside and and play, and you get with your little partners and y'all start throwing the ball around, man.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, go ahead, Vincent. I'm sorry.
My partner up the street was playing. He said, I'm playing football. Now I just seen him one day and we were playing in the street. He said, man, I gotta go. I said, where you going? I got football practice. I said, what? What you play football for, man? You gotta play for I forgot who he played for, man. I say, man, I come talk to my mama, man. I want to play. And that's how I start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, BJ, it's real different. As a matter of fact, before I go into the events, I want to say shout out to all the Pop Warner coaches, especially all the African American Pop Warner coaches. BJ, these guys they don't get enough credit at all for how they get these players prepared, man, for these college coaches, man, who get all the credit for them. A lot of times, man, it'd be a young African American or old African American man. They get a 5 or 6 year old little boy, man, and really mold them into being a football player, man. Early, the same way people talk about how important education, the earlier you get it, it's the same with football, man. And the Pop Warner coaches, man, in the urban areas, man, that coach these teams and teach these young little boys, man, how to play football. Oh man, they awesome, man. And they should be given a lot of credit, man, because a lot of these coaches in high school and in college, they getting products that's already been, formed, man, and taught a lot where they don't have to do much, but they get all the credit. So anyway, we're saying that though, Vincent, I just thought it's fascinating that because I can't think of anybody either. Like, man, if I ever met a white guy who was playing football who father wasn't in his life, and I don't remember one.
Hey man, first of all, let me say this. I really enjoyed that whole "I have a dream" speech you just rattled off right
what
there.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
Coaches and shit like that. I damn near shit. I thought that was fantastic, man.
I gave some coaches some props, man.
I'm saying I appreciate how you rattled that off, man. I mean, it's like you freaking accepting a Grammy or some shit. But check
we should be getting a Grammy real soon, man.
What I want to say about that is you're absolutely right, man. Some of these coaches should be commended, but on that same note, some of you some bitches out there don't need to be coaching, man. You know what I mean, just because you turn on the TV and you like football, and you think I know about football because you can catch a ball. Don't mean you need to be coaching.
Why would you discourage a man from going out there trying to mentor young men, Vincent? What the hell wrong with you?
This is my thing. Go out there and know your place, man. Don't go
out
there.
What do you mean by that?
If you don't have coaching skills, don't go out there trying to coach.
So you believe every college coach got coaching skills?
I believe every college coach should know his role. Make coaching.
What the hell did that mean?
We need somebody to give waters to the players. That's
Hold up.
Hey man. So they gotta be Bobby Boucher. Once again, we on Bobby Boucher.
Hey man, that's part of the team, man. Everybody not meant to coach cornerbacks. Everybody not meant to coach linebackers.
All I was just trying to say though, man, there's a lot of brothers, man, who really send up some good products, man, to these coaches. That's all I'm trying to say, man.
Hey, check this out. Somebody just commented. You remember her, faithful subscriber.
The lovely.
Some white kids are sent to military school for male guidance.
What that? What? How did that? What they
Well,
got to do with the
you were
show?
asking about this was further back, right in the beginning of it. You were asking Vince if he had any teammates where the white kids had no fathers or no father figure.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's got anything to do with football, but a lot of them are. I know what you laughing at, man. I've been
Yes,
to
hey, man, you trying to run away, man?
Thank you for the
Hey,
comment, though. Thank you.
yeah, man.
but what I'm
What
saying
you
is,
talking
man,
about, man?
a lot of them, I think a lot of them that are sent to military schools, they parents just really want to get rid of their ass for.
I do too.
Okay.
You know,
That,
you know, like with black kids and stuff. My daddy just left and then come back. But, I mean,
How is that any better, man?
it's not bad. I'm telling you the difference.
What are you
man.
talking about, man?
I'm trying to explain the difference. My daddy just left and he just went and did his own thing. Where white kids, their parents kind of send them off. Like my son is at.
See, that's not what I was trying to say at all, man. See, I don't know where y'all took this to, man. I was just talking about BJ, the dynamic of playing this gladiator sport. Usually, when it comes to little white boys and stuff, man, it's their father who would have loved the sport and probably played it himself earlier. Would have took his son out and like, look, I want to, share this with you.
That's what a lot of other cultures have that we don't have. They have a lot of things passed down. We have. Well, technically, we haven't been around that long to have things passed down to us. Our time clock kind of reset when we hit America. You realize that?
Well, now this is the dynamic that I'm really trying to get to. Also, is that now because most little black boys aren't introduced to the sport by their father. They usually in a single parent household with their mother. They I'm not articulate enough to really.
Man.
I'm trying to, man. Give me a second, man, because this stuff, I'm trying to make sure this stuff makes sense. What I'm trying to say, though, BJ, is they're usually used to tougher settings. And when it comes to football and things of that nature, especially the way that white men coach it, you have to be used to being yelled at, man, and yelled at real hard and treated real hard. So I'm serious, man.
So you're connecting this with,
hey man, this particular gladiator sport, man, because seriously, most little black boys and stuff, man, who raised a particular way, they could play the sport, but they can't last in the sport because you have to be used to being talked to a particular type of way, man. Are you saying
we're raised to play football?
No, that ain't what the hell I'm saying, man. That's not what I'm saying. Listen.
Hey, let me tell you this story, man. Nas is absolutely right. So my cousin was in high school. He was in the band all his life, right? And so he would tell me, cuz I want to play football my senior year. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now I said, all right, man, that sounds good. So my uncle, man, he's a laid back guy, man. Don't do a lot of cussing, laid back guy. So my cousin went out for football practice, man. Hey, man, listen. The coach was cussing him out, man. You know what I mean? Cussing him out, man. They took a break for water break. He thought practice was over.
He took off all his stuff, huh?
Hey, man, he didn't want no. He went out for one practice, man. He didn't want no more parts of that. He said he ain't never had nobody talk to him like that, man. Boy, that shit was so funny to me, man. I said, man, what did you think it was gonna be like? I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
The team sport cross country,
Well, hey, man, I'm just saying, BJ, the dynamic of how we are introduced to the sport is very different. And then to continue to play the sport, man, because as you continue to go to high school and higher levels, man, you don't get to see black coaches anymore. Everybody, who coach you is white, man. And they talking to you hard, man. So if you don't come from a particular background, man, where you able to accept that and continue to, man, accelerate and try to move forward, you won't make it in football, man. Because after at the high school, you're not coached by a black dude anymore. And matter of fact, hardly ever in high school anymore, unless you go to school in the inner city. You're not coached by black men anymore.
Yeah.
All white coaches.
Yeah. You may
And
have
they talk cash trash to you.
position coaches out there every once in a while, unless you go to the SWAC, was nothing but black, Prairie View, Texas Southern, Grambling, places like that. Other than that, you go anywhere else.
And you know good and damn well I wasn't talking about the damn SWAC.
Hey man, we can't leave out the SWAC, man.
I ain't trying to disrespect the SWAC, but we all know that, you know what I mean, when you play football, you don't play your senior season to get a scholarship from the SWAC.
You're a trip, man. You're a trip.
Hold on. All right, BJ, I know we gotta move on. But so Vincent, when you was a senior, you dreamed of going to Grambling to play football for Eddie Robinson.
Hey man, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't. I actually turned PV down, but I wish I would have. After I did that, I wish I would have went. But guess what? Because I said, because I ain't had that daddy that was telling me what I need to do. Yeah. Hey man, I was a 17-year-old kid not knowing what the hell I was supposed to do, man. That's a major decision, man. A major decision.
You play football in this great state of Texas. Trust me, bro. Your senior year, man, you ain't wanting to go to the SWAC. All right? I don't mean to sound insultful. And Vincent, I got that little smirk on his damn face because he know what the hell I'm talking about.
I don't like you wrong with SWAC, man.
I ain't trying to. I'm just saying you don't play to go to the damn SWAC. You play to go to the Big 12.
Please, man. Hey, listen. If you don't know no better, you should play to go to the SWAC.
Why?
Real talk.
Why?
Better opportunities, man.
At the SWAC?
Yeah, I think so.
Better
But somebody, when you got a 5'11", now if you 6'5", 260-pound linebacker, yeah, go to LSU. But if you 5'10", a 217-pound linebacker coming out of high school, you need to think about the SWAC.
Think about the SWAC, Southwestern Athletic Conference.
Nothing wrong with the SWAC, man. Nothing wrong with the SWAC.
I didn't say nothing wrong. I just said that guys don't play their senior year, you know what I'm saying, having SWAC posters on the damn wall.
Hey, man, you don't know that. Some of them might, man. You don't know that.
You know that, too. No, nobody damn play football, man, to go to the SWAC. You go to the SWAC because you didn't go to the big conferences, man. Or maybe your father, was a black, HBCU graduate or something like that. But, you know.
So, I mean,
you don't do that.
Like, do you not go anywhere after the SWAC or what's up? Like,
no, that's not the case. That's not the case at all.
All right, BJ. That is the damn case.
That's not the case.
Yes, it is. Out of all the teams in the SWAC, when it comes to the draft, maybe one guy out of that whole damn conference gets drafted.
Dang, that's a lot of colleges, though.
You're damn right it is.
Let's see.
It is a big difference. Now, what I will say also, though, is that they don't get opportunities that the other conferences get to showcase their skills. So I'm not trying to disrespect them on that level to say they can't play football, but I am saying that if you at a college in the SWAC, them scouts ain't looking at you.
They get more opportunity now, man.
They do. They get more opportunity now.
They may not have back in the day, but now, NFL teams are paying attention to a lot of the guys coming out the SWAC, man. So, somebody come in on this guy, man. Don't let this guy get away.
BJ, hey, man.
Everybody on Facebook and YouTube that's watching, please comment, and we will actually, talk back.
I mean, if you want to go to a step show, or if you want to see a concert, or if you want to learn African American history, man, and really feel the culture on the yard, the SWAC is for you. But if you want to go to the NFL, Vincent, I'll let you finish this sentence.
Go to the Southland Conference.
Yeah, you see, he said the Southland Conference. He's a dirty bastard. He wouldn't even say the SWAC. See what I'm saying? He even knows, BJ, they don't have exposure, man. And this is how they look at it, BJ. This is how most of them look at it. If you weren't good enough out of high school to at least go to one of Power 5 conference or even one of the mid-major conferences, they don't see how you're going to get any better to be able to compete at any higher of a level.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's how they look at it. And Vincent would have to be the
and
truth.
it's unfortunate, too.
You know what else is unfortunate?
So hold on. This is the key question, though, BJ. This is the key question.
All right.
Vincent, if you were a scout, how often would you scout the SWAC?
Shit, I'd be right down there.
Okay, you lying bastard.
No, that makes sense. I actually believe him. And what's your reason? What's your reason?
Talent. A lot of times, a lot of these guys go to the SWAC, man, because they don't have the grades to go to these D1 colleges. You know what I mean? Some of them don't have the talent, but most of them just don't have the grade, man. And it's easier to get in Texas Southern than it is to get in Texas A&M. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah.
Hey, BJ, that's he lying. That's very
much easier. Much easier.
I tell you how the big colleges, now he's not lying. A lot of them, because of the grades, they do miss out. But BJ, your grades don't have to be that damn good. All right. So a lot of cats don't get your grades don't have to be that good, man.
Are you sure?
Again, BJ, if you're 5'10", 200-pound linebacker versus a 6'4".
Now, when the last time you seen a 5'10" linebacker in the NFL, Vincent?
Hey man, it's a lot of them coming out of high school, brother.
You know, a lot of them coming out of high school going to the NFL. I asked you, was the last time you seen a 5'10" linebacker in the NFL?
Yeah, he did ask NFL.
With Mills, Sam Mills.
That's damn the 90s.
Mike Singletary. Ray Lewis ain't but 5'11".
No, get out of here.
Ray Lewis not but 5'11", man.
BJ, pull up Ray Lewis, man. Pull up Ray Lewis, man. I ain't going for that, man.
He put that 6 foot shit on there. He ain't 6 foot, man. Ray Lewis 5'11", man.
He go 5'11", man. That man at least 6'2".
Yikes. Yeah. Okay, all right. So Ray Lewis, first off, he's 45, so I know he's not in the NFL anymore.
No, he's not.
No, he out.
And second off, he's 6'1".
I thought so. Listen, that man, yes, he is, BJ, man.
He's not 6'1", man.
It says it right here.
I don't give a damn what it say, man. my license say 6 foot, but ain't nowhere in hell I'm 6 foot.
That's because they don't measure with the license. They just let you tell them how tall you are.
Exactly.
They don't care. But you can't do that, man, in the NFL, man.
I see. Hey, my license says 5'8".
Exactly. So Vincent, like I said, BJ, you don't see 5'10" linebackers in the NFL. And Vincent just said those are the linebackers that play in the SWAC. So they kind of tell everything about your chances coming out of those schools like that, man. It's not slim. It's not good. But let me tell you, back in the day before the major universities started allowing, black athletes to play at the school, that's where all the talent was, man. That's why you got all the Hall of Famers, man, old school, all of them from the HBCUs, man. It wasn't until the big schools started stealing, you know what I mean, all the black talent and offering them what the little schools couldn't anymore, that things changed like that, BJ.
What were they offering?
You know what they offer.
That was weird. You know what they're offering.
Well, you do know what they offer. Hey, look, to get the best talent, BJ, they be offering a lot, man. Shoot, man. Money.
What they offering?
Property. Hey, you see your boy, and I know we talking football, but you see how Zion right now, they trying to accuse his father of accepting some benefits, which I don't blame him. I don't blame him. But I'm just saying that's what they offer you, BJ. So when Vincent trying to be slick, what do they offer you? They offer your ass cash. Big money. Shoot. So it's a difference that the SWAT can't sit up there and come to your household and promise your family and stuff that we're going to move all of y'all from this city to this city. SWAT can't offer that.
I see. Yeah, they don't. So in the SWAC, what are the highest paid coaches? What's that looking like in SWAC?
We make more than them.
Oh.
Man, he's not lying, man.
Whoa.
Man, the band directors make more than the head coaches at them jobs.
Band directors, they make money.
I'm just saying, but the band director at a Power 5 conference don't make more than the damn coach. That don't happen. So I'm just saying, see, it's a difference in how things are done, BJ, what they can offer you. Well, we'll move on. I just wanted to, just touch on that, man, just for all the people listening, man. And, I think that me and Vincent always, we going at it, but, we disagree on this type of stuff, man.
Hey, it's fair game. All right, so can we get down to it?
What we getting to?
The entanglement, please. I hope like 50 people flood in just to listen to this conversation and chat in, please. Okay, everybody that's watching right now, we're about to talk about Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, and August Alsina.
I see you really enjoying this shit, huh?
This is hilarious. You guys,
why you laughing at a family's pain, man? Why would you be laughing at a family's pain?
Oh my gosh, pain. Look, they have millions dabbing their tears like this. Millions like that.
Hey man, I'm serious. If millions brought happiness in that type of way, this wouldn't even be going on. Even with millions, man, you can't still be happy enough with another person not to be sleeping with somebody else.
Damn.
So that's what I'm saying, BJ. I don't see why anyone would want to be married in America at this day and time. I have no idea why anyone would try to even accomplish this damn feat, man.
Yeah, no hope.
What'd you say, V?
With that type of money, huh?
Even if, man, it's not going to work, man. Y'all are going to stop liking each other in about 10, 15 years.
That's tough.
Y'all ain't going to continue. BJ, y'all ain't going to continue to like each other like that.
Yeah, the average is 3 years, man. Well, the average is 3 years. The first 3 years, BJ, listen, the first 3 years you be saying, hey, baby, come on, let me get the dough for you. After year 3, you be saying, well, you bring your stupid ass on, get it.
That ain't true right there. I'm
your experience, man. Your experience.
So BJ, so what do you think about what happened with this whole situation?
That's what I want to know.
So first background, August Alsina was interviewed by Angela Yee from The Breakfast Club. And in that interview, shout out. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good show, man. Whether you like all the characters or not, it's a good show.
Club. I just wanted to be paid for that. But anyways, so so August Alsina, he released an interview saying that he had a romantic relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith. And then about a week and a half later, the confession comes out. And in Jada's confession, she's sitting across from Will, across from him. And I'm sure he already knows. It sounds like from their conversation, he's been knowing for years. But he's just like, this is your moment right here. Say what you have to say.
And did she?
Look, this is Will. Jada, say what you have to say. And Jada says, oh, I had an entanglement with August Alsina. Well, an entanglement? Jada. An entanglement. Jada. A relationship. What is wrong with, why can't she agree? Just admit to it. What's wrong?
Maybe she didn't want to, maybe she didn't like, the pressure.
I mean, I understand it's pressure, but she's confessing. She is doing a table talk. She's always talking
man. Usually that type of stuff is done in privacy, man. I don't blame that lady for not wanting to say that stuff out loud in public.
She the one asked for the interview, man. What the hell you mean? You don't.
Who asked for the interview?
She asked for. First of all, let me say that.
That don't mean that the interview is gonna be easy, man. That don't mean that the interview is gonna be easy.
Let me say this, man, and I'm trying to be. Okay. I ain't trying to be shit. Let me say this.
Oh, here we go.
First of all, this whole red table thing, and I think it's she trying to find herself or whatever it was. When you with somebody like
I think it's dope, man. I think the red table is dope, man.
I'm sure you would. I mean, shit, you watch 90 Day Fiance. But anyway, so
we got you. You got you.
So, she had to have something, man, to feel relevant. You know what I'm saying? Which it is what it is. I'm happy that she found it. That's cool. And
She
I
ain't the
think
one who put that out there. What you mean she trying to find something to feel relevant? She ain't the one
Hey,
who went out and said
hey,
that, man.
hold up. Okay, Vince.
what, man?
Before we get into it, Jada is relevant. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah,
Man, please, you take away Will. Man,
I like Jada, man.
Man,
Yeah.
you take Will away, man. She probably managing something at Dairy Queen, man. You know what I mean?
No, man.
You are disrespectful.
man.
No, Jada is
Talented
talented,
girl,
but
man.
she is wrong for how she
Talented
came out in that video. She's gonna make a red table talk. She's gonna look this table talk. Look, I
didn't see the video. So what you said, BJ? You didn't like the fact that she wouldn't just come out and say, I had a relationship with this guy?
Let's back up. The table talk is all about honesty and revealing and
Well, I'm just saying I like the idea. I ain't gonna lie, I've never watched the episode of it.
But, oh my gosh. So anyways.
So why did you cheerleading for it? You ain't never watched the episode.
Because I like black TV.
Okay.
What makes you think that's black TV? She's had white people on there.
No, it's black because she had
real?
3 generations. It goes.
I mean, you can have white people on your show and it still be black TV, Vincent. What the hell are you trying to say, man?
What the hell is black TV, first of all, man?
When a black person is running the show.
It's called black TV?
So black TV, that's
okay, man. So what you want me to call every damn thing BET?
No, okay. No, you're right.
Shut up,
man. Shut up, man. Let BJ talk, man.
All right,
what the hell are you talking about, man?
What I was saying, as you can see, I'm peeling the layers off. I'm not just
all right, go ahead, BJ, man.
So Jada Pinkett Smith hops on here and she's like, she doesn't even just go right into it. She like tiptoes into it, okay. And then she finally says, because Will was like, okay, Jada, okay, what are we doing here? Like, say what you got on the show here to say. And she's like, me in August 4 years ago, when me and you had, we were going through a rough patch. And she's talking like this. We were going through a rough patch. Me and August had an entanglement. She's saying it.
He's like loving this shit, man.
He loving this shit, man. Why is that so funny to you, man?
What is wrong with it's because think about this. You get so rich that your life is completely different. They had a moment in there where they looked at each other after talking about all of this and they were like, ha ha ha, of course, all of you might think it's weird that we can laugh and joke about this, but hey, this is relationships. You got to go through things like this. Okay, yeah, that's honorable. We love the Smiths for doing things like that. But this whole weird thing they got where they were like, bad marriage for life, and then fist bumped, it's like, really?
Well, Vincent, let me ask you this.
Yeah, you're right, BJ. That was some stupid shit.
Really? Like, come on.
So what, they fist bumped each other for life, saying
they said bad, bad boys for life. They went bad marriage for life. And they were on time with it. Like they've done this 10 times today.
I think I think they just really being honest, man, about the difficulties of trying to maintain a relationship with a man.
They weren't being honest. This was the opposite of what they always do. This was such the opposite. In fact, Will said something where he was like, I got to get you back, laughing. She's like, I think you already got me back. Why didn't they go into that? They're just laughing about things. It's like they're living such a nasty life. One of you said millionaires and rich people just do this. That's all they care about.
Vincent, do you think that you could stay married if you were a millionaire?
Nah.
DJ,
most millionaires not gonna ever be home, man. Not because of no crazy shit, but most of you millionaires, they're gonna be gone all the time. You know what I mean?
That's some crap.
Look,
right
if I was Will and Jada.
But anyway, BJ, what you think? If you were rich, do you think you could stay married?
I'm gonna answer your question. If I was Will and Jada, I would probably end up in a similar situation because you've built up such an empire, and either your wife or you, if you guys aren't honest, I'm an honest person. Hopefully the person I'm with is an honest person. But if they aren't, and we build up this empire, we got to stay together. we got to be bad marriage for life. So I get it. They're committing, and we love the Smiths for committing.
But
And
I mean, both of them could be successful without one another, so it's not like they need one another to be
they
successful.
don't need
Man, Jada can't be successful without him,
She
man.
can, man. She be producing and everything, man. Just because you ain't in front of the camera, Vince, it don't mean you ain't doing nothing, man.
it's
be quiet,
it's,
man.
it's business at the end of the day. You know, they are married. They have an empire. Have you seen the show Empire? They
Hell
have.
no. You know
Oh my
I ain't seen that damn
You
show.
live in Atlanta or close to it. What is it? You
know.
say you love Black TV.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
You did say that.
Man, he all over the place, man.
Oh man, Empire got kind of different, man. I had to leave Empire alone, man.
So anyways,
hold on, Vincent, you watched Empire?
I watched the first couple of seasons.
Oh hell no, I didn't even go that far.
first couple seasons. He didn't say minutes, he didn't say
I
episodes.
think I stopped at the like episode 5.
I don't think I did all that, man.
You said seasons.
Seasons is more than one.
Y'all are
Yeah,
talking
I
like
mean,
Jada
I said
right now.
episode, man. I didn't even get past the first season.
Y'all are talking like Jada. I want y'all to go watch the Jada interview.
I don't watch that stuff, man. But I'm just saying, I don't think I can stay married either as a rich man.
Hey, you guys want to watch it? We got time. You guys want to watch it? It's just
Hey, man, hold up, man. Hold up. So, you know, first of all, this lady been disrespecting this cat all their marriage, man.
Who?
I mean, who we talking about?
You talking
Jada.
about Jada and Will?
Say, man, do you know that every chance she got, she'd say how much in love she was with Tupac?
I didn't like that either. Like
Now, let me tell you something, man. They say opposites attract, and maybe so, but I don't think Will was, you know, as rough around the edges as he needs to be. He's a little cat from Philly that didn't cuss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she always
wanted
Tupac in her man.
bad boy.
Yeah,
She had to throw up Tupac because she was married to Big Willie, man. That dude is an international superstar, man. She had to say or do something.
Well,
hey, I'm telling you, BJ.
She was married to Big Willie, but August had her ass been over 2 years ago.
That's because Big Willie said that.
Real Big Willie. You feel me?
Big Willie told her, I'm going to go do my thing. You go do your thing, man. And he ain't worried about it. That's all that was.
Did you look, man? You need to watch the video.
Anytime Will can pull Jada back like he need to. He ain't worried about no little mess like that, man. Jada wasn't no virgin when she met him. He ain't worried about it now.
And so let me ask you this: you feel like why? Cause he got money?
Hell yeah,
man. Let me tell you something. Monster Trump money a lot of times, brother.
Monster.
I can't say what I want to say. Monster Trump's money a lot of times.
I get it.
Okay,
I get it too. But BJ, let me tell you. You don't care about that when you got money, you in your little penthouse, you can invite something over yourself. What you care for?
Hey, man, that dude was crushed, man. You didn't see them. You got to watch the video, man.
No, I didn't see the video.
Okay, so, this man was crushed.
You said Will Smith was crushed.
Will Smith looked like he was dying inside. Like he had to commit because of where his life is, and he can't diss Jada. He can't, throw away his family values. He has to be Big Willie. He's got to keep it jiggy.
So y'all saying that it seemed like he was upset.
He can't.
Y'all saying that it looked like he was upset behind this relationship right here?
He was upset. They don't look like it to it.
Very upset.
He was upset as shit.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'm gonna have to. I don't think so. Especially not 4 years. I'm serious. Especially not 4 years later. Nah.
Wait till you see it.
I'll check it out too.
Man, men are territorial, man. That's the ultimate right there to know somebody was da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? To know somebody was in
but
that.
Even if you
even
on top of somebody else, even better.
Even if you on top of somebody else, as long as somebody in your cookie jar, boy, you ain't feeling good about that, man. That have you with the.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't agree.
That have you with the bubble guts.
You can. If I got something, you can have them.
See, you're different, guys. You and Will Smith are not the
same.
same.
Man, that something ain't different, man. Hey, look.
Hey, BJ, I'm serious.
You let that boy run across that girl doing something, man. I had to go down there and save him from jumping off.
Hey, BJ, that's only because I'm broke. Give me some money and see how much I care. I wouldn't give a damn about anything.
Hey, I had the same
I'm
theory.
rich. I got a Hellcat outside. I'm in downtown Atlanta, the penthouse, and I got something real nice coming up the elevator. I don't care what's going on.
Who's broke with the penthouse and a Hellcat? Get
Hey,
out of
man.
here.
I'm just saying, I don't care what's going on across town, BJ.
BJ, he don't care until he see his lady walking down the mall with somebody else holding some bags, man.
Yep.
And then all of that tough guy shit'll be out the door.
Now, I
That's
ain't
somebody
talking about
like,
stuff, BJ.
hey,
That's
that's somebody line to break down, man, and just he line and just start killing everybody in the mall.
Hey, BJ, I'm not built for it, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I would. Hey, Hellcat, penthouse, pocket full of money, bro. Do what you do over there.
I had a little theory. Let me know what you guys think about this theory I had about why they're okay with it. I said Will and Jada are wealthy. They live by the same emotions as us, but at a different intensity. At our level of wealth, pretty close to poor, most of us can't handle any type of infidelity. And you know, at their level, like you said, Nas, you know, it's different. It's different. It's different. So
Hey, man, Will can find out that Jada's doing something and make a phone call on a cell phone and get a limousine to a private plane heading to Paris, where he got a little something nice, something laid up for him in his penthouse over there. I wouldn't care what's going on in LA, man.
okay.
Hey, where you think he is now?
I don't know.
Oh,
That's where. Hey, that's where he is. That's where he is now.
Hold on. What did they say?
Look,
What she say?
Tupac put her in a song, and so did August. Will Smith didn't put her in a song.
That's because Will Smith done had a platinum album.
Check this out. Jada likes the Bad Boys because Tupac and August, I guarantee you, they both would have got tattoos of it.
None of them has been an international star like Will Smith.
Will Smith ain't getting a tattoo of Jada.
Will Smith is an international
Say,
star.
man, check this out. Do you know this dude? One time she had a birthday. He said this on the interview. Man, he went all out, man. He had the biggest celebrities there. He spent all his money, man. And at the end of it, she said, I ain't want that shit. You wanted that. I didn't want all of that.
Last time he did that.
Nah, it ain't about money, man. It's
Who
not
said
about
that?
money.
Who said that to who?
Jada said it's not about money. That's why August Alsina don't have nowhere near the money Will got, but he had his gal.
But see, I believe what we missing
Twisted
right
up.
here. I believe what we missing right here is
You hear me, BJ?
I hear you.
it will care though.
Yeah, he cared, man. The dude was giving the interview with his lip quivering.
He was upset. He was upset, but Will, he's a good actor. So, but we
BJ, thanks, man. I think he was acting, Vincent.
No. I mean, he was acting like he was
Appreciate
okay.
it, BJ. I think he was acting, man.
No,
BJ on your side, man.
I'm not on your side.
Just
Will
saying, that was acting, man.
Will was trying to act like he was okay.
Hey, man, I'm serious. I find it hard to believe, man, after 20-something years of being married to the same person, and I got a lot of money, man, to do what I want to do, that I'll be upset if you done slept with somebody else, and I got more than enough money to make myself happy.
You'll be crushed. You'll be crushed.
I don't think I'll be crushed, man.
Let me direct this real quick. So, have you guys
be crushed, man?
Have you guys seen the snippets of, because they've talked about their marriage before on the Red Table Talk, of like moments where like Jada cried for like some amount of crazy days straight because she was just unhappy in the marriage, things like that. Have you guys seen those snippets?
Something like that.
Big Willie was macking.
No. Hold up. I think what happened here, and let me know if you guys think, you know, Will Smith was looking for love. He found Jada. Jada was on the rebound. She found Will. Jada has never really been happy, but she has learned to appreciate what she has. While Will is like, man, this is messed up, but I'm going to continue because I can't just toss my baby mama out the window.
Why not?
Because he says it. He says it in an interview. He said, he said divorce is like the worst sin. I forgot how he mentioned it, but it's basically like that. He said divorce is just out of the question. Like he has to, you know. So
I respect that.
Hey.
I do.
Man,
I don't. I get divorced in a minute, but I respect what he do. I do.
Why
Give
even
me
get
that.
married? Oh, that's a good.
You get married because your
You're not married.
stupid ass don't know any better when you doing it.
You're consistent. You're consistent because I thought you were married, but you're not married, are you?
You're married.
Oh.
But let me say, man, that shit is dumb. If you ain't done it, don't do it.
You're married and calling it dumb. Stop.
It don't work, man.
What is wrong with
It don't work. That's what I'm sitting up saying, man. I mean, this have to be expected. BJ, for real. If you married for a long amount of time, man, I don't see how you can't expect some type of infidelity out of that other person, man.
Hey man, I would say get everything done you want to get done, brother. I mean, get everything done you want to get done. And I ain't talking about, knocking off women. I'm talking about, in business and saving money. However you want to do it, man. You have to because once you do that, man, then you don't have to get permission, but you gotta talk about it.
So hold on, let me say, I just got to go back through this one more time because I know we're getting ready to go. So y'all really believe that man cared? Why? Why would he care?
Because it's nothing like. This is what he thought. This is what he felt. He probably cared all the way up. He probably didn't care now all the way up till he was thinking about, damn, when I used to have her bent over, man, and whoop, 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 whoop. And now all he's seeing is August having that joker bent over and doing
somebody
crazy
had him
shit.
bent over before you even got married to
Hey,
her. That's who taught how to do that.
Before you got married.
What's wrong with you?
Now we talking about your boy Big Willie now.
That is my guy. I mean, you don't think that he had a dime piece bent over at the same time?
I know he did.
I mean, a bona fide dime piece.
A dime plus two pennies. That's a 12.
All right, then. So why would he care?
Shit.
Why? I got money. My children are grown. They love me. I love them. I even love their mother. I just can't get along with it anymore. I'm going to move on to this over here. August, have a good time. You know what I mean?
See, that's for some people. Nas, that's not enough. For some people, including me, because Will is.
Now, let me say this. If I'm poor, Vincent, I'm upset about this.
But
I'm upset.
That's the thing. Will has never not been poor.
I'm getting my plane and I'm flying, man, over to France, man, somewhere real quick.
So you just gonna start spending money?
I got it.
No, think about this, Nas. Will is a different person. Can you honestly say that mentally Will has ever just left the poor mind state of just being humble?
That's why I don't think he cares.
No, that's why he cares so much because that's his family, that's his everything. He said, forget the money. He didn't say any of this, but I'm sure he would say, forget the money, forget the house, forget the materials, the fame. I bet if he could just have his family right, I bet he would be okay.
BJ, once your kids are grown, ain't no damn family. It's just you and her now.
Man, he still kiss his grown son in the mouth, man. What you talking about, man?
Yes, exactly. See?
I'm bringing it to all that. I'm saying to you, BJ, the
I'm
family
just saying, man.
He kisses his grown son in the mouth.
Man, to try to make
now it's weird.
Family full of purpose. Cool family, man. I mean, the man, I don't know. I stay out of people's stuff like that, man. I ain't gonna tell her what's happening.
Hey.
About, man.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, but yeah.
Hey, the lovely said money and infidelity go hand in hand. Y'all agree with that?
I do.
Well, with Kevin Hart, yeah. And
why you gonna get on Kevin Hart, man?
I'm sorry.
I put it like this, man. Money makes it easier to get over. As far as I'm concerned, how I will be, it will make it easier for me to get over any type of discomfort I might have about this relationship ending.
Well, that's true, man. I agree with that. Money will help you get over, and time will heal everything. But that initial vision, you ain't gonna be. I mean, you gonna think about it for a minute.
If I dislike our relationship enough to say we can take a break, to the point to where you will have enough time to get around and do the things? Because it sounds like this guy fell in love with this lady, so they spent a lot of time together.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, hey man,
I ain't gonna say he knew it, but he hadn't heard it up until this point. Will had. So once you hear it and it's confirmed,
I think he already knew, but he's just still as hurt as when he found out.
That's what I'm saying. He knew about it, but
he Big Willie,
and he got millions, man.
Name a lady who wouldn't want to be with the guy.
Jada Pinkett.
Nah, I'll agree with you on one thing. That's messed up. I'm trying to ignore that.
Hey,
that's
Jada
Pinkett. You a dirty human being, man.
Hey, man.
You a dirty human being, man. What is your problem, man?
Hey, man. She didn't want to be with the guy.
Listen, hey, man, I'm ready to get off here with y'all for that.
Hold on. Before we go, Nas, I'll agree with you on one thing.
What's that?
Money can definitely, I think, speed up the process of him deciding to, oh yeah, I could get rid of her. I could get another person if that's what his values were. I don't think that's what his values are, and that's it.
I'm gonna tell you this, BJ. And when I was in high school, I can't remember. I think it might have been Miss Bostic. Vince.
Okay, I'll wait.
Anyway, this lady is a teacher. She was getting divorced, so she was kind of salty. But she said something I'll never forget, and I actually agree with her on. She came and told us, she said, you don't owe another human being more than half your life. Do not ever give another human being more than half your life.
I like that.
I agree.
I like that.
She told us that. Yeah. Don't ever do that, man. So that's what I'm saying, BJ. Hey, man, that stuff is difficult, man. Don't ever give another human being more than half your life.
Yeah, but you don't even want to give them a 5%.
Because I'm broke, she can have some time. But as soon as this pop off, I'm out, Vince.
Yeah.
I'm out.
And Robert De Niro said this.
Okay.
Robert De Niro said this. Why you laughing, man? Robert De Niro said
this. You're going on heat. That's heat. I know what you're going to say.
Never love anything so much that you can't walk away with in 15 seconds or less. That you can't walk away from in 15 seconds or less.
I think that movie won an Oscar, BJ.
Never love something so much you can't walk away from it in 15 seconds or less. Period. Let that marinate.
I don't like
BJ.
that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that because you believe in love.
You'll catch it tomorrow. Sleep on it. You'll catch it tomorrow.
I caught it, but I'm throwing it back.
Get us out of here, man. Show me dope.
Hey, man. Front 7 Rush, FRONT, the number 7.
Love you.
RUSH, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for all the comments. And we'll see y'all on Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Peace.
Sir.
Peace out, y'all. Y'all want to hear the outro music?
Yeah.
Outro.
Okay, let's get it.
Front 7 Rush. Yeah, we that. Front 7 Rush.
Indeed.